Because these were by way of the ball body.
One of our little dogs jumped in the pool one time, and we didn't find him until he was dead. Came out there in the pool. He just got in the pool, couldn't get it. It was a little dog. He jumped in the pool. We like rescued this pair of little weird looking dogs, Darius and Sheila. God, that's been 20 years ago. How do I remember that? And Darius one morning, the brown one.
Those are dog names.
We went outside, and there he was, just floating in the pool. And I was
what I remember?
Let's dispose of this before anyone else wakes up.
On things that you remember oddly.
That was a good name for the dog, though.
I'm really old, right? Richard, he's not threatening and fun to hang out with, so why not date him? What are they thinking?
Maybe. I don't know. Like, I think part of it is that girls want to go out with, popular guys who have standing. And part of what makes a guy popular and have standing in high school is his perception among the girls in the grade, And so if you're a gay guy, all the girls love you, which in turn boosts your social value. And so one girl then is going to go, okay, I can't get one of the jock guys, but I can get this other socially valuable guy. Maybe that's kind of it. I don't know.
Wow, Taylor's really figured out the dating economy of high school.
the high school dating economy. Yeah.
Shocking.
Yep. Shocking indeed.
There were a couple guys in my high school that seemed gay, right? They were just really effeminate. And I never found out if they were actually gay, but I'm curious again.
I find out every so often.
I never saw him actually suck a dick.
But at the talent show, he's saying, "Why must I be a teenager in love?" It was so gay.
He's singing. He did do that
in a sequin skirt.
Yeah, he was twirling a baton, singing "It's Raining Men," but I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I remember he sang that. He wasn't in my year, and it was like, wow. Two things to note here. One, he's really good. Two, this is super gay.
There were two people I suspected of being gay in high school because, like, I've described our shower situation multiple times, and nobody ever got an erection in the shower with a bunch of other men. You're in there to clean. Like, even at the age when it's like all it took was a little like puff of air to get you going. Like, nothing ever happened except for these two guys who consistently every time they would come into the bathroom or into the shower, like, you'd see them walking around and you'd see they just had their high school boners right there, just raging and ready to go, and they'd stand there and shower as though they didn't. And they were both already like slightly odd guys, and so like they wouldn't be because usually like you're talking to your friends in the shower and everything, they'd just do it quietly and like be on their own. But it was like, God, that is so weird. Like, you'd think, like, get a boner once in the shower, okay, you had an odd morning or something. I don't know what's going on with you, but no judgment. If every fucking time you get in the shower with a bunch of other of your classmates who are male, you are probably gay. And the boner didn't end in the shower. Like, he'd like walk out and you'd be like near your locker and you're like, oh, boner Robbie's coming through. All right. Like,
hang a towel on it.
Yeah. Hang a towel. It was like, God, that.
Have I told you have I told the story on the show of my friend who I thought was gay?
Yes.
Oh, yes. And he's not gay.
The story is great. Yeah.
And you asked him.
I guess I told
he was gay.
Yeah. Well, dude, I thought you were gay. Yeah.
Like, why would you think I was gay?
One more beer. I'll take you all.
Sunday in the ATL and I'm all out of L.
That should be getting presents every year at a designated time.
That's such a sad, cynical way to look at it.
Yeah. I'll tell you my big present.
Socks. Like, socks get better and better by the year. Have you noticed that? Where it's like you don't want to. Like, I just want stuff that I wouldn't buy myself. But man, Kyle, that bums me out that nobody in your family exchanged gifts. You could have used a gift. You could have said, "Give me some socks, Dad and Mom."
And new socks are magical. I have like a few pairs of really warm new socks that I haven't worn yet. I save them for paramotoring. And
Therapeutic fiber.
Painkiller nearly $175. Kyle was just asking if he said, "You got a new headset?" I said no, and he goes, "Not you,
not you,
not you." like I'd give a fuck about Woody's headset.
The whole project will collapse.
Little Tay-Tay.
Oh, Rihanna's 29? I'm a fucking loser. Like,
Yes. Oh,
3 years older than me.
I know
Wow.
so how you feel. I've said this before. I grew up. I'm like either one day older or younger than Eric Lindros, and I just never stacked up to that guy.
No.
If people watching, he was an NHL player. Much better than me, actually. Yeah.
I think Lindsay Lohan still looks pretty fucking good. I saw her the other night defending Harvey Weinstein
Get
on Instagram.
out. Lindsay
Oh, yeah,
Lohan
man.
still looks
Yeah.
good.
Oh
She's
yeah, I think
Muslim now.
I don't care if she's an Uzbeki national renting rider trucks with a stolen ID. I get all over that. I'd be riding shotgun with her, going down on her while she goes through bike paths in southern Manhattan.
Unclogging the hopper in her paint gun.
Jesus
In her
Christ.
paintball gun.
It was like 6 hours ago, Kyle. Jesus.
She's fucking hot. I'll be her alibi. like,
We were praying all morning. Yeah.
I'd be eating that ginger pussy, just mumbling Allahu Akbar, like absolutely all over that shit. She's
For Lindsay
I
Lohan?
wanted her.
Dude, she is definitely crazy though.
I
Jeez,
think
can
she
you
and I are
find a
like the
recent
same age.
picture?
I think she's 31, so it was okay for me to be kind of attracted to her in The Parent Trap. 31, because there's two of them, right? She played twins, and I didn't know that she was playing twins. I was like, oh, there's fucking two of them. This is awesome.
Head to Broadway. Yes. Clear.
But also, Mel Gibson just said a bunch of terrible anti-Semitic things on
In Hollywood.
in Hollywood, which is, I would not go into a dry cleaner talking like this and hope the best. It's not going to go well. Like,
You're gonna lose your sweater. If it was, I think if it was food or sex, I'd go with the food.
Wait, are you talking about like in the moment or forever?
No, forever.
But what
Forever.
would 18-year-old
definitely
Kyle have
go
gone
with
with?
sex.
Probably, I don't know. I don't know. But here would be the decision. Either you get, I don't know, all the sex you want, whatever kind you want, however that works. But you have to eat like flavorless gruel, like oatmeal with nothing in it for the rest of your life, or it's only masturbation for you, and you get a smorgasbord of anything you desire every single day.
One of those situations, you're horny and fat. The other one, you just, after a couple years, you're going to get used to the gruel, and it'll just be part of your life. It'll just be like, oh, here's your protein gruel, here's your carb gruel, here's your fat gruel, or whatever.
Fine. I will
and you just
say,
eat it all up. This is the right
the guy
gruel.
who masturbates and eats really well, like, do I get a fedora with that lifestyle? It's
How many years until you fucking kill yourself as you look at another delicious plate of something that you've eaten 100 times that year already, and you're just wanting some companionship? Like, think about it. Like, sex is the correct option there.
I don't know if you remove sex from your entire like outlook in life, you might do fantastically be fantastically more successful. First of all, you get yourself a man companion now because there's no sex, right? Like you can find someone who's sensible and not prone to.
I'm bumping you 10% for this. Carry on.
I'm just saying, like, well, you remove the sex, and then like a man is definitely a better companion than a woman, right? Like you share wardrobes. He's gonna be more sensible. He's gonna bring financial.
Things.
Yeah, he can help you carry things. He doesn't need any help with carrying things. Just do his own thing.
I don't
tell
know
you
if I'd rather have hypothetically,
Gruel.
would I rather have a guy roommate or like a wife? Because
You get to keep your. How about this? You get to keep your wife, but just no more sex with her.
Oh, I follow, but I was kind of transitioning to because I think you said, hey, if there's no sex, I'd rather have a guy. I've read multiple sources, so I take it as true because I've seen it several times, that they look at Star Wars and they see themselves as the rebels. And if you watch Star Wars, it completely makes sense. Everything lines up. They've got the crappy equipment. They're the upstarts. They're always outnumbered. Meanwhile, the other guys are like authoritarian, always imposing. That's us, right? They've got the great gear. And the rebels just, they're going for these long shots, trying to, shoot one RPG in the weak spot and take it.
Remember when Luke
Death Star?
strangled that gay guy and threw him off a building? In the
Death
second
Star
episode?
and World Trade Center? Like, do you not see the parallels that they just found a little weakness and got thousands?
When Han beheaded that woman for learning to read in the Empire Strikes Back, there were a lot of similarities there. What was the best thing that you got for someone else? Kyle, once again, you can't participate.
This year?
I bought gifts.
Oh, then yeah, this year. I mean, just to
Okay.
keep it kind of
Just
relevant.
checking.
Kyle, you said you did buy something.
Oh, a rabbit dildo that's got I got the really good one. That's got the clitoral stimulation thing on the side. It's waterproof.
For one of your ho-ho-hos? Yeah.
They don't like it when you call them that.
I don't know. I don't care. I'm not
I
going to
get
fuck them. I don't
memos.
have to pretend to care what they say. Yeah.
No, a lovely young lady that I know, Lung Yeti. And
young lady.
Lung Yeti. Yeah, I guess that was the nicest gift I purchased for someone.
That's good. I'm glad that wasn't for a family member.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't go over as well. I hope.
My grandparents, as like I've talked about on the show, like they live in as far south in Missouri as you can get, and so internet there is an ordeal. And my grandma has been trying for so long to watch Game of Thrones, where like, but she's of that age where like we can get everything set up correctly, but then if there's like one minor internet hiccup that like something needs to be reset or changed or it skips, like she's kind of at a loss. You know, she's in her 70s. She doesn't pick up on that stuff as much. And so I thought I would just buy her the physical copy of every season so that like, because I mean, for someone in their 70s, like that's it makes sense to them, I think, more, where it's like, all right, this can't break. It's fucking physical. It's here. Like, so I bought her all those, and it was nice seeing how excited she got. Oh, Taylor, I cannot wait to watch all these after you guys leave tomorrow. I've been stuck on season 2 for a year. I'm like, oh, Grandma, I should have got this for you before. But she loved. I got my grandpa the John Wayne collection because he loves Western movies like that. So it's just a box with all John Wayne stuff. And then I just like went through the aisle at the store and picked every war movie I saw, like just because tends to like that kind of shit. So it was nice. It's fun seeing like older family members like actually appreciate something, even if it's not a huge deal.
I can't see getting my grandparents are dead, but I can't see getting them Game of Thrones. Like, that's interesting to me. It's cool that she likes it. I like it. I shouldn't be so judgy, but it's like, oh, you're gonna love this. There's like a sub storyline where this chick Khaleesi, she starts off sort of getting raped by her new husband. Really doesn't like it, but she takes control and empowerment, fucks him with enthusiasm. It's a really not rapey after a while. You'll like it.
See, but
Mom.
my grandma's from the generation where she was probably like, that Khaleesi got a little lippy. She should have known was coming. She's got a nice man like Carl.
I'm having a bad hair day.
And no one can tell.
Yeah,
okay.
I hope you're mostly audio audience. You don't know.
The villains themselves were ultimately responsible for much of the popularity.
Stop relaxing.
Nothing comes between me and my masters.
What is it, Father?
These footprints were made by the Flying Monkey Men.
Hard hitting like I'm from the Woola with Lieutenant Uhura. Every day feel like it's an off day.
It's simple for